Brilliant. So, as I mentioned earlier on, we're going to be twisting the arms of certain people now, so come up here and show some of their books. Now, the next individual I am going to invite to the stage, if we have one, is responsible for so much. So much. This person dragged me out. We went to university together, not that long ago actually. 3 years ago, was it, maybe 4? Went to university together and she said, come along to this, come out to this night. And I was like, no, I've got other things to do in my life. She said, oh, come on, you'll like it, you'll enjoy it. So, being rather soft at heart, I allowed her to drag me out to something called Some-Antics. I mean, who would name something Some-Antics? And how many years later, I am standing before you, talking to you at Some-Antics. So the person who's responsible for a huge lot of happiness in my life is none other than Susie. I'm going to invite her to come to the stage. And Susie's book is here. It's only a fiver. I'm sure you brought a fiver with you. And it is absolutely beautiful. It's real. And I am so proud of her. She's my adopted daughter. I'm very proud. Come on, Susie. It's been a really long time since I've done this, and you'll just have to bear with me. But I'm going to be reading from my book, so if you love me, feel free to buy it. I'll be very grateful. This book kind of like tells me on my experience of being a fat, queer woman. The first poem is called You're Definitely Not the Girl You Used to Be. Praise be to the girl I used to be, for she brought me here, strapped to her back in tattered rags, stumbling through the garden, catching on the thorns, blood running down her thighs, feeding pricks with her pain. Arms wrapped around her neck, I sucked the vitality from her to grow incredibly large until her body bows and her back snaps. Flesh hanging in ribbons from her bones, calling forward, overshadowed she curls. I pick her up to carry her on my back as she carries the others until I am born again. Why didn't you leave? Purple butterflies cluster just beneath my wrist, painted by your hands, blackening with every day. With a kiss, they burrow under my skin, swarm around my stomach, racing to break through my teeth. My body shrinking, they grow with your words. When the sounds were ice, they would pull out their stingers, wasps in disguise. My chest, their target. Your hands encircle my wrists, making rainbow bracelets, reminding me that I was lucky. I was lucky. Sorry after sorry after sorry whispered to the butterflies that brown with age and fade into my skin, sealed with tears from cuckoos in your head. This time, it would be different. This time, you would be different. I'm sure someone will come up with something comedic after, this is called What Were You Wearing? 85% of those sexually assaulted do not report the crime. I am 1 out of 172,266 for that year for this country. This is not including those who never knew, those who believe it was okay, those who just do not understand, and those who never seek any help. And who can blame them when only 5.7% of those who reported are convicted? Two-thirds. Two-thirds of the population can blame them, and they want to blame them. Flicking our hair, smiling, flirting means we are not victims. Revealing more than 30% of our bodies means we are not victims. Being in a relationship means we are not victims. Lying passed out in bed means we are not victims. When a 16-stone body pushes down into me and I'm swallowed by a mattress suffocating with words persuading me that I should be happy because I never said the word no means I am rejected. And a panel of men cannot understand, they do not understand, will not understand that I never said yes either. I was never taught to shout no as it ripped through my vagina and broke through my lips. The blood under my nails are not enough, the bruises on my wrists and thighs are not enough because he said that I like it rough. They were never forced to leave their bodies as it were invaded, colonized by his sperm as they broke through my skin, wriggled under my veins, clotting to stop my thoughts as I rock, curled in the corner of my brain, not feeling anymore. When he's finished, rolls on his side to check his phone, my body moves to the shower, where it stays, hoping the water is acid, willing to burn off all the layers his body had touched. Who can blame them when only 5.7% of those reported are convicted?
I think one of the things I absolutely love about poetry is how you can put all of your feelings, your thoughts, those emotions, those ideas, those imaginations that you wouldn't ever maybe be bold enough to share with anybody else. But something beautiful about poetry allows you the space. It's almost like you open a door and step into a world which frees you to be, to feel, to experience with no shame, with no judgment. And that's what I love about poetry. In September last year, we applied for some funding because we wanted to do something to help Leicester. Leicester has the wonderful title of being the city in the UK that has been in lockdown the longest. So, what do we do about this title, this recognition? So, a friend of mine applied for some funding to help the women in Leicester who suffer the most. So, whenever there is an issue, women, because of what our roles are in society, we look after. We mother, we look after the old, the young, and everybody in between. And so women in the African, Caribbean and Asian communities in Leicester, it's well documented, have suffered even more. So we put on this program lasted from September to 6-month program. And the goal was to bring comfort to a lot of the women by providing them with other ways to use that frustration, that stress. So we put on a program of arts and craft, all sorts of training, and some of the training was to do some creative writing. So this was a bunch of women who never, ever even thought about writing, never thought they could write. And so the book that I hold here is an anthology of those women. So there's short stories in here, there's poems, there's pictures of some pieces of art that they created. So even if you just come and have a nose at this book, it's really, really good. And the quality of the writing is good because we taught them how to write. And how to write, you start by getting a pen and a piece of paper or a pencil. Pencils are good, you can scribble that about. And that was where we started. So one of these ladies is here tonight. She is bravely. Some others wanted to come but couldn't make it, school holidays and all of that. So Susan is going to come up and read one of the pieces that she has written in this book. The book is called Create Together, Our Voices, Our Hands, Our Lives. Susan.
Thank you, Sandra. Part of the programme is something they just like poetry. I've so many because I don't like poetry. So it was all there. One of the poems that I wrote was called Reflection. It's staring in a mirror and looks at his reflection. Cold air from the open window makes a brace. He sees and finally admires all of his imperfections. Counselling pills are helping with depression. For so long, he's been such a dark space. Staring in the mirror, he looks at his reflection. His hands move over his chest as he does his daily inspection. They slowly glide over a nipple that is out of place. He sees and finally admires all of his imperfections. Months of chemo, radiotherapy and operations have left an angry white scar that is easy to trace. Staring in the mirror, he looks at his reflection. His life has been given an added extension, an opportunity that he is not going to waste. He sees and finally admires all of his imperfections. He smiles, his dimples leave a lasting impression. As the morning sunlight shines brightly on his face. Staring in the mirror, he looks at his reflection. He sees and finally admires all of his imperfections.
Dream dreams that call you, that draw you, that pull you out of the darkness into your shining light, that give you the tools to create a world that brings you a life, an existence that's right for you, to be your truest self, the you that shines so bright. Dream dreams that call you. Dream the biggest, the boldest dreams, those that challenge your fears, those that make you dry your tears, those that make you sing, that resurrect the highest spark of life itself in you. Dream dreams that call you, that draw you, that pull you into who you've planned here in your imagination to be, to form upon this earth and sea. Dream dreams that guide you, that make you move even when you like only to snooze. Dream dreams that create a path that you have no choice but to follow through. That craft a unique track for the likes of me and you to want to see and do. Go on, dream your dreams, the dreams that you alone can dream.